This is Jack Piggott, and he has been blowing up on YouTube over the last year. Today I'll be breaking down 3 reasons on why I think he's been doing so, and how he's been able to do it without a crazy production team and still be able to pull in these crazy views. To find the first answer, we're gonna have to go to a somewhat unexpected place, the early 2010s. Now, you see, YouTube was still in its fairly early stages, and there wasn't really a lot of money in the platform. People were creating content for the sake of creating content. But you see, as YouTube got more and more developed, it started to introduce more money into the ecosystem. And instead of content creation being a fun hobby, it became more and more of a job, and it actually ended up becoming some people's full-time income. Now, this might seem great at first. Being able to make a full-time living making content was a lot of people's dreams, and it could finally become reality. But introducing money into the ecosystem also had a lot of drawbacks, one of which is what I like to call the corporatization of YouTube. You see, YouTube was no longer just a fun hobby. It was becoming a business. And along with that, people started prioritizing profits over authenticity and having fun. And with this quote-unquote corporatization of YouTube, it seemed like channels started to lose that authenticity that made them who they were. And now, don't get me wrong, YouTube still has a lot of great content creators, and there is a lot of corporatized channels that still pump out great content and that I also love. But it does seem like we lost a lot of that authenticity we had back in the early stages of YouTube. Well, I say we, I wasn't really around then, but from what I've seen. And what are we gaining from losing that authenticity? Higher production quality. And honestly, that is not necessarily always a bad thing. It means that YouTube can more easily create with more traditional media. But I feel like a lot of people kind of miss that authenticity that made YouTube what it was in the early days. And I think that is something a lot of people like about Jack. He brings that authenticity back. He does not have many cuts. He keeps it very slower paced. He tells a story, and that is an authentic story, and a lot of people appreciate that. So the first reason for his success, I personally think it is his authenticity. The second reason is a little bit more complicated. The second reason is he's very open about his struggles. A lot of his content is around struggles he's had in the past and how he's overcome them. And I think a lot of people enjoy this transparency and openness. We all have struggles in life, but he's very open about his, and a lot of the things he struggled with, not a lot of people would be open about. But he helps people to overcome them from his past experiences. And he also warns people about how bad these type of things are. A lot of people appreciate this transparency because, honestly, you have to be pretty brave to be able to say a lot of this stuff online for everyone to see. I mean, coming out and just saying, I struggled with this, that is hard, especially when everyone can see it. I mean, I'm sure his family and friends have all seen the videos, and it's hard. And a lot of people really need that. And that is one of the reasons, that's another reason why I think he has become very successful on YouTube. The final reason is he is a great storyteller. Throughout his fairly long videos, 20, 30-minute videos, he tells one story throughout the entire thing. But he keeps it interesting, and I think a lot of people really long for stories in media. And he is able to deliver on that. And it's probably taken him a while. I mean, he's been posting videos for 4 years. But over that time, he has become a great storyteller, and a lot of people just kind of need stories. But yeah, those are the reasons why I think he is blowing up on YouTube, and I think it's very well deserved. Thank you for watching. See you next one.